Hey boys, what's poppin'? It's your boy ZT back at it with another What If Deku Was Kryptonian. I think this is number 3. I'm sorry by the way if you hear some weird ass voices in the. I'm in a crowded place, I'm not at home currently, and it's windy as hell. So yeah, we. So let's jump right into it. Last time we stopped at the hero training, so yeah. We jumped back to class where Deku was sitting, then Aizawa popped up and said, Yo, it's time to choose a class rep. So yeah. And by the way, I'm gonna make the class rep. They did all the choose the rep and vote and shit, everything like in the anime. But at this point, Deku would not pass it to Ida, because Deku is like Superman. And Superman, we all know he's a Boy Scout, basically. He's a goody goody two shoes. So yeah, Deku is accepted, and Momo would be his how do we say it? How it was vice, his vice class rep. So yeah, everything went as usual. And the anime, the thing, the bull crap in the cafeteria. They're eating the lunch hero and everything. Deku and Uraraka and Ida having a convo. The Uraraka flirting with Deku, Deku flirting with Ida, Ida feeling like the third wheel in the equation. But you know, Ida is like a robot, so he's gotta change the subject, and he says that Deku is a better student than him, stronger one. So yeah, you should accept being the class rep and be proud of it. So yeah, and this at the same day, the media was stopping everybody to talk about All Might and that bull crap. So yeah, then the villain infiltrated, and Deku, before the sirens was fired, he heard it with his super hearing, and he started looking around to see if anything. Then he lost track. He saw everybody running to the exit and the bullcrap. Then he went there and started floating and shouting. And we know Superman can shout. He can break your eardrums if he shouted at the top of his lungs. So yeah, he shouted and he acted like a rep, guiding them, saying that it's only the media. You should not be afraid. It's unheroic to act like that and childish. So yeah, let's jump to the day after. Everybody headed to class, and then Aizawa popped up. Yo, boys, put on your gym clothes or your hero suits. I don't care. It's about time to head out to the USJ. And we know the USJ is rescue missions and everything, teaching them about rescue. So they put their costumes. Deku costume stayed the same. It's green Superman, by the way. So yeah, and his clothes weren't destroyed by his power or destroyed by Bakugo. Bakugo is basically his bitch at this point. So yeah, and I love it. I hate Bakugo. God damn it, he's a dick. He's a dick. So yeah, well, they're heading to the USJ. Deku instructs them to pair up in two, get into the bus. So everybody does that. And they're sitting, Uraka sitting next to Deku. Then Froppy asked the question, Yo, what are your quirks? Deku said, at this point, I lost track. So yeah, I have super hearing, X-ray vision, I can fly, super strength, super speed, and ice breath. Everybody was like, what? How much is that? Repeat. So yeah, it's about 5 to 6 powers at this point. And in the future it will be more, because we know all one for all in the quirks within it. Yeah. So yeah, then Deku brushed it off, said when Froppy said, yeah, your powers are like All Might in regards to super speed and super strength. And Deku acted like nothing. He deflected the question. Then he started talking to Uraka. Uraka talking to him. You know. Then Aizawa said, "We're here. Shut up." Everybody looked at him. Yeah. Party pooper. So yeah, they jumped out of the bus, and then they went into the USJ. Then they met 13, the hero 13, which made Uraraka jump from happiness because it's her favorite hero. 13 went on to explain what the USJ means, what they're gonna be doing tomorrow, her power, and the powers basically saying that with even if the ability is too strong, it can lead to destruction, but it can lead to rescue and everything. Talking about her black hole, if you know what I mean. Pause, pause, pause. I'm just joking. So, yeah. And they're talking and everything. Then Deku starts hearing shit. Before it happened, he started hearing vibration and stuff. Then Kurogiri opened a portal, a huge one at that. Knowing at this point, I would be pretty sure that they know about Deku and his abilities. So yeah, let's say double the villains at this point. It will be double the villains, but the MVPs are Shigaraki, Kurogiri, the Nomu, and let's throw Muscular in there, because you know we don't wanna tip the balance and everything. Yeah. Eraser instructed Deku and others to stay together, build up a defense so nobody. Kurogiri tried to attack them, but Deku used his super breath to blow back Kurogiri, which made Shigaraki pissed at the at the at Kurogiri's incompetence. And he said, "Kurogiri, you bastard, you useless bastard, I'll kill you." And Kurogiri apologized and said, "I'm sorry," and everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then Aizawa said, "I'm gonna be taking them on by myself." While Deku was distracted, talking to Eraserhead, saying, "I would help you, I would be a great help, you know, then the things, I can take most of them out by myself." Kurogiri did the same at the anime, separating them all, injuring 13, which pissed Deku off, blowing Kurogiri at this point, blowing him to leaving only his essential parts, blowing him back to Shigaraki. Then, yeah, Deku started hearing screams of help from Mineta and Tsu, so he flied there, seeing them on the boat and everything. He jumped to them. Let's say, he jumped onto the boat, picked them up, put them at the ground. Then he came back to the water, beat everyone up, and yeah. Then they saw Eraserhead taking villain after villain, villain after villain, villain after villain. Then he found he found a Nomu behind him, which grabbed his arm, breaking it and injuring him, which pissed Deku off, which made Deku use about 35% of One for All. Yeah, Deku boosted his ability, yeah, because we know he's training on a daily basis. So yeah, he smashed him with the 35%, which made Nomu not even flinch. Ida went to the heroes to call like in the usual shit. So yeah, Deku started using his speed, and we know villains babble and everything, telling the abilities of the abilities of their of their soldiers. Yeah. Instead, let's say Deku was fighting Nomu, then he got punched from behind, which pissed Deku off most of all. Not even hurting him, but it pissed him off. He turned to see Muscular. Deku engaged Muscular, and Nomu went back to Shigaraki. Then we hear, "I am here." And we see All Might not even smiling this time. He's pissed. He wanna destroy stuff. He started taking villains in a flash. He took everyone out. Picked up Aizawa, brought him back to the students. Yeah, the students gathered at this point. And he engaged Nomu. It went pretty much, but at this time, I would say Nomu would be at the upper hand. Yeah. So Deku is fighting Muscular, which pissed Deku off, which made him go off super hard on Muscular, destroying him. Muscular pushed Deku back. Then Deku looked at him, looked at Muscular, and he dropped his guard. Muscular used his muscle augmentation quirk at the fullest power, punching Deku at all of his strength, which didn't even flinch Deku. Deku got pissed and used 100% of his power, 100% of his normal Kryptonian power, and he straight up body slammed. He picked Muscular, flew to the top of the USJ, and came crashing down. crashing down, injuring Muscular and incapacitated him with one hit. Yeah, then he turned back, hearing All Might almost at his going to his small might form, which pissed him. At this point, Deku was furious. Nobody's gonna kill his number one, his father figure, his mentor. At this point, Deku flew at almost the speed of light. Flew at almost the speed of light, doing. If you watch the animation of the death of Superman, you know what I'm talking about. Superman's Deku crashed into the Nomu's neck, breaking it, which shocked everybody, sending shockwaves, destroying all the glass and everything. Then the Nomu, the Nomu picked himself up, regenerated, and looked at Deku, punching him, sending him flying. Then Nomu was about to finish off All Might, and Deku started losing hope. His power started going beyond plus ultra. He went to Nomu, picked him up, and then his eyes started gleaming crimson red with rage. He picked up the Nomu and started burning him, burning his eye sockets in his brain, turning it into goo. And he dropped the Nomu. The Nomu was dead at this point. And then he started punching him, and punching him, creating a crater you cannot see the depth of. The Shigaraki was like, I'm gonna die. Kurogiri, come on, let's go. Deku flew to Shigaraki to kill him, but All Might, knowing that Shigaraki is gonna die, stopped Deku, because Deku was beyond reason at this point. He body blocked Deku, which gave the opportunity to Kurogiri to take the Nomu and bounce. So yeah, it's a plot hole, but fuck it, nobody cares. Yeah, this is my well, if you don't like it, tell me now where to con it. Yeah, if you have any better ideas. So yeah, the heroes went. The hero showed up. You know, snipe shooting everybody and stuff. The rest of the villain, which were holding Momo and Jiro and Kaminari and then that bullshit and everything. Then Nezu looked and saw the Nomu. Basically, the top of his head is gone. Red smoke coming off Deku's eyes. The rage, this animal state. It took All Might everything to calm Deku down. But when Deku calmed, he succumbed to pain. It felt like if you watched One Piece, you know, when the panda guy, I don't remember his name. Yeah, the panda palms, when he gave Zoro the pain of Luffy. That basically what happened to Deku. Started feeling pain all over, and then he passed out. Yeah, this is the first time Superman gets passed out. Yeah. So yeah, Deku was passed out. He's been taken to Recovery Girl. Deku, after a couple of hours, woke up. All Might was next to him in his small might form, talked to him. You know, my boy, you can't do that. You can't go all out killing villains. That it was your lucky day. That villain was not human. So yeah, even though it was not human, it's not ethical to kill. But yeah, at that point, it was either him or me, and you choose me. So yeah. I'ma let that slide. That Berlizzi reference. So yeah. And after that, they went to school. The next day, Deku was going to school. Then before he left his house, Uraraka called him on his phone. Said, "Yo, we won't be having school for 3 days because of the villain attack and everything." So Uraraka was talking to him, then she dropped, "Yo, Deku, why don't we hang out?" Deku was pretty shook about this. This is the first time he goes out with a girl, and he pretty much likes Uraraka at this point. He has a crush, yeah, you know, young love and everything. So yeah, everything Yeah, I'll let the day play out in the next episode. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you on your toes. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. It's not obli obligatory or anything. If you want, do it. If you don't, I understand, bro. I don't subscribe to everyone I watch. So yeah, thank you all for listening and watching. And I want to say thank you to whoever watched the last two parts. I appreciate y'all. You made my day. And whoever dropped a like, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. A subscription, I don't care. Yeah, thank you. I love you to death. So yeah, and I hope for a better future. And we will have a good time. I can feel that. So yeah, see you all in the next time. Peace out. Bye.